Have you ever heard of a city swallowed by the sea? A real-life Atlantis? Today, we're rediving deep into one of the most mysterious underwater discoveries of our time, the Yonaguni Monument. Is it a breathtaking natural wonder, or the remnants of a lost ancient civilization? Let's explore the secrets hidden beneath the waves. Off the coast of Yonaguni Island, the westernmost point of Japan, lies a massive submerged rock formation. In 1986, a local diver named Kihachiro Aratik was scouting the area for a new hammerhead shark watching spot. What he found was far more astonishing. He stumbled upon a series of immense terraced stone structures stretching over an area larger than a football field. It looked like a giant man-made pyramid, but it was sitting at the bottom of the ocean. Imagine swimming down and seeing it for the first time. Huge flat terraces, sharp right angles, and perfectly straight steps rising from the seabed. The main structure, often called the monument, is about 165 feet long and 65 feet wide, and it soars nearly 90 feet from the ocean floor. It's an underwater mountain of stone, but it looks sculpted. It has features that eerily resemble staircases, walls, and even what some divers have called a stage. One of the most intriguing parts is a feature known as the turtle. It's a large, vaguely turtle-shaped rock that seems almost carved. Nearby, there are other curious formations, including what looks like a road and even drainage channels. Could these be the handiwork of Mother Nature, or are we looking at the ruins of an ancient city? This question has sparked a fierce debate that's been raging for decades. On one side, we have geologists, who argue that the Yonaguni Monument is a completely natural phenomenon. They point to the fact that sandstone, which the monument is made of, tends to break along straight plains when subjected to tectonic stress and erosion. They argue that the region is known for its high seismic activity and strong ocean currents, which could have easily carved these geometric shapes over thousands of years. From their perspective, what we see as steps and terraces are simply the result of natural geological processes. They say our brains are just wired to see patterns, to see order and chaos, making us interpret these natural formations as man-made. But then there's the other side of the story. Masaki Kimura, a marine geologist from the University of the Ryukyus, has dedicated years to studying the site. After dozens of dives, he is convinced that Yonaguni is man-made. He claims to have identified features that are nearly impossible to explain through natural erosion alone. He points to the clusters of smaller structures around the main monument, which he believes are ruins of smaller buildings, a stadium, and even a castle. He's even found what he believes are rock carvings, including symbols and animal-like figures etched into the stone. If he's right, who built this city, and when? This is where the timeline gets really mind-boggling. Geologists estimate that the Yonaguni Monument was last above sea level during the last ice age, at least 10,000 years ago. If it was man-made, that would mean a civilization with sophisticated construction skills existed thousands of years, before the pyramids of Egypt or Stonehenge. This would completely rewrite our understanding of early human history. We're talking about a prehistoric culture capable of quarrying and shaping massive stones to build a city. The mainstream academic world largely dismisses this idea. The accepted timeline of human civilization doesn't include such advanced societies so far back in time. Building something on this scale would have required a large, organized population with advanced tools and knowledge, something we currently have no other evidence for from that period. They argue that without clear proof, like definitive tool marks or artifacts directly associated with the structure, the natural formation theory is the most logical explanation. But the mystery deepens. Divers have reported finding what looks like a human face carved into the rock, as well as other potential carvings. Some have even claimed to find stone tools near the site, though their direct connection to the monument is debated. One of the most fascinating aspects is the loop road that encircles the main structure. It seems too purposeful, too planned, to be a random act of nature. Let's think about the culture that might have lived here. If it was a city, it would have been a coastal one. Its people would have lived by the sea, and maybe even worshipped it. The highest point of the monument, which looks like a stage or an altar, faces south. Could this have been a ceremonial site used for rituals to honor the sun or sea gods? The structure's grand scale suggests it was a place of great importance. The idea of a lost supercivilization, often called the Jomon or a pre-Jomon culture, is tantalizing. Japan's ancient Jomon people were known for their pottery, but not for large-scale stone architecture. If the Yonaguni Monument is their creation, or that of an even older culture, it would mean they were far more advanced than we ever imagined. So, where does that leave us? The evidence is compelling on both sides. On one hand, the natural explanation is scientifically sound and fits with our current understanding of geology and history. The ocean is a powerful artist, capable of creating incredible and bizarre landscapes. On the other hand, the sheer number of seemingly artificial features is hard to ignore. The precise angles, the terraced construction, and the potential carvings all whisper a story of human ingenuity. Maybe the truth lies somewhere in between. Perhaps it was a natural formation that was then modified by ancient people. They could have seen the grandeur of this natural stone mountain and decided to enhance it, carving steps and altars to turn it into a sacred site. This terraforming hypothesis would explain both the natural foundation and the man-made looking details. Until we find a smoking gun, an undeniable artifact, like a tool embedded in the rock or a clear inscription, the Yonaguni Monument will remain an enigma. Is it a geological quirk that just happens to look like a city, or is it a silent stone testament to a chapter of human history that has been completely lost to time in the sea? What do you think? Are you on Team Natural Formation or Team Lost City? It's a place where science and mythology collide, leaving us to wonder what other secrets our oceans might be hiding. The mystery of Yonaguni reminds us that there is still so much we don't know about our planet, past. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive into one of the world's greatest underwater mysteries. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss our next adventure. Let me know your theories in the comments below.